term I'm using, higher. You don't know what you're doing. Moonboy, that's where you're wrong. So yeah, Crypto Army, what up? DeFi Army, what up? It's your boy J Rod. We back at it again on the Right Mindset Show with J Rod, where we get you in the right mindset because that's how you win. So here we go today. Today's episode, we're going to talk to our boy Moonboy. We're going to bring him up to the front. We're going to have a little conversation. Just a little talk. You know, I'm going to get into this in a second. But yeah, you know, before I start this video, in all seriousness, losing money in any investment sucks. So I don't want to demean that. I don't want to downplay the pain of losing what it looks like almost 20 grand, and possibly, if you stay in a trade, seeing 40,000 drop to under 1,000, drop to just $700. Thankfully he got out before that happened, but I'm so in all seriousness, I'm not trying to downplay that. That sucks. That hurts, right? But I'm gonna also show that there's a scenario where this doesn't hurt, and I'm gonna assume Moonboy isn't in this scenario, but you know, maybe he is, and you know, but there is a scenario where this doesn't suck, and that's why the right mindset matters so much, because we really shouldn't be treating capstone investments like cornerstone investments. 40,000 in the Bitcoin, put it in, turn your back, man, you're looking good in 10 years because it's a cornerstone investment. It's proven, it's the standard, and you can trust it. Whether it drops low or goes back high, whatever it does, you can trust it, right? DeFi is not proven. SafeMoon is not proven. So, you know, we're gonna get into it and break down, and I'm gonna go line for line and prove to you why this was a mistake. You know, again, and I'm not trying to, you know, downplay the pain. I'm not trying to, not at all. But this is public information, and I'm going to do the analysis because we're talking about the right mindset. We need to get thinking right in order to win. And this was not thinking right. And so I'm going to do an analysis. It's okay to be wrong. You know, sometimes you got to get pulled in the front for accountability purposes, entertainment purposes, and just educational purposes. But I'm going to show the scenario where 40,000 into a DeFi investment is a good idea. And so let's get into it. So we're going to break it down. This is an analysis of a bad investment. So now, this is not financial advice, but this is actually what a financial advisor would look at, okay? So if you're looking at, let's say you're making an aggressive strategy to invest into DeFi and build a crypto portfolio, and you're going solely DeFi and you think SafeMoon is it. Even at that, and your dollar cost averaging, even at that, you're looking at 6% of your total income. And let's say you do it over a year. So let's say 6% of your total income, dollar cost averaging into SafeMoon. That is very aggressive. 6% of your total income on a volatile investment in a volatile market, a speculative asset in a volatile market. Like, that's a really aggressive strategy. So let's break it down. But let's say you go 6%. $40,000 is 6% of $665,000. So you got to be making $665,000 a year to comfortably invest $40,000 aggressively into a speculative asset in a volatile market. Let's go deeper. That's $55,416 a month. So you got to be making $55,000 a month to aggressively invest $40,000 a year as 6% of your salary. That's $27,708 a paycheck. I ain't got nobody to impress. I make a little over $1,000 a paycheck. So I'm out. I can't do $40,000. I can't afford it. I'm just breaking it down because it's like that. That's after taxes, right? You got to be making $27,000 a paycheck after taxes on an aggressive strategy, DCAing $40,000 over a year into SafeMoon. Now, let's go further. Let's say he said, man, I don't want to make an aggressive strategy. I want to be conservative. I want to do 3% Bitcoin, 3% SafeMoon. Now he would need to be making $1.3 million a year to afford to put $40,000 into SafeMoon. And he'd be in a better position because $40,000 of it would be in Bitcoin. So he'd be putting in $80,000. Now, the question is, if you're making $1.3 million a year, why are you thinking about DeFi? Oh, because you're not, right? This was a mistake. Mistake. And this is what I mean by learning. Learning the right mindset. Now, this is my opinion. Moonboy might be worth $1.3 million. He might be making $1.3 million a year. And if that's the case, hey, okay. But in my opinion, if you're making $1.3 million a year, then you're not hurt losing $40,000. So we're going to go ahead and assume he's not. And we're going to go ahead and put out there that we can't invest more than we can afford into these assets, guys. Yes, the goal is to become a millionaire off these assets. And we can if we do it right. Like I said, last cycle, you find Binance, you put 500 into Binance, you make 3 million. So you find that next Binance in DeFi, you can make some serious life-changing money. But this investment, 40,000 into a speculative asset in a volatile market that isn't proven yet, it's not good, guys. It's not good. It's too risky. It's too aggressive. We cannot put more than we can afford into these investments. We can't, guys, not expect to win. And I'm being generous. I'm assuming that Moonboy regularly dollar cost averaged over an entire year into SafeMoon. And we know that can't be true because SafeMoon hadn't even been around a year when he put the money in. So he just airdropped the bag into that bad boy. It's not good, guys. It's a lesson learned. Let's learn the lesson, guys, so we can win. Let's learn the lesson. Because if you got 6% of your income into an investment, or 3% of your income into an investment, or 2%, or 1%, how are you afraid of it going to zero? How does it going to zero hurt you? Come on, man. Come on, man. Admit your coaching to amateurism. Admit that you're going to remain a lifetime amateur. And that's what you want to project. Now, again, this isn't targeted at Moonboy, even though I'm using this as an example. I'm just saying that's what these guys are doing. And again, I learned a lot of my stuff from Moonboy. So I'm not saying he's an amateur. His last video, he was talking about diversifying, and you get your 15 lined up, and all you need to do is for one or two of them to pop. And that's true. But honestly, it's tough to get 15 lined up if you don't got your DCA strategy in order. Hey, 6% of my income or 5% of my income invested regularly and spread out. Like, if you don't have that set up, it's really difficult to just do what Moonboy says as far as diversifying. And clearly, he didn't have that set up. He assumed that SafeMoon was the next thing before it was proven. Before something's proven, you gotta have a solid strategy. So again, unless I'm reading the room wrong or reading the tea leaves wrong, and we're just gonna assume that I'm not, you would need to be worth over $500,000 yearly to dollar cost average $40,000. Shoot, to dollar cost average and build a $40,000 portfolio, because we know this isn't all of Moonboy's portfolio. You need to be worth making over $500,000 a year to do it aggressively, and you need to be making $1.3 million a year to do it conservatively. So come on, guys, let's cut the nonsense. Let's stop preaching to amateurism. Let's stop encouraging amateurism, and let's get on this journey to become pros, man. Let's really mine this stuff out. Let's dig this stuff out. This is a crypto winter. We're going into a bull run, into a summer. Let's get our shovels out now and do some autopsies. Let's dig up these bodies, man, and analyze, man, so we can win. Are we trying to win? That's what I'm trying to do. So that's my deep dive. That's my analysis. Just trying to help us win, man. And again, losing money sucks. So I'm not trying to highlight that and trying to dig into that. I'm just saying, if I was in Moonboy's shoes, this is the autopsy I'd be doing. Okay, did I get greedy? Was I too aggressive? Those are the questions I'm asking myself when I lose 20 grand I couldn't afford to lose. But hey, guys, that's it for today, man. Like I said, we just trying to get you in that right mindset. We trying to win, guys. So yeah, holla back at your boy. Crypto Army, what up? DeFi Army, what up? You already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Holla back. Peace.